Hello to all my wonderful subscribers, viewers, devout disciples. Welcome. This is your Master GongSun. In today's episode, we will continue with our study of the Taoist meditation anthology, compiled and translated by Thomas Cleary. The first part is called The Cultivation of Realization. Today's episode, we discuss education. Let us begin. Lao Tzu said, "When you cultivate your own person, that virtue is real." To speak of cultivation abandoning the person is false. Nowadays, people who seek wizardry or Buddhahood, so in other words, enlightenment, often cut themselves off from society and flee the world in their quest. They consider it burdensome to have a home, to have a wife and children, to have business with people. They believe they cannot attain wizardry or Buddhahood or enlightenment on that account. And so they think they must cut themselves off from society and flee the world. They do not realize that the way of wizards and Buddhas, and therefore the path to enlightenment, is not apart from body and mind. Right, this is a very important point here that Lao Tzu made, and I am very much in agreement with it. I've said it before many times. I simply do not agree that in order to attain enlightenment or to develop spiritually or to, when you're seeking the Tao, it's a very bad idea to cut yourself off completely from the rest of the world by becoming a monk. And this is no offense to the monks already out there, but I simply do not believe that you can experience the full range of the human experience when you cut yourself off from society. There are things that you can only learn when you experience romantic love, for example, or when you have children of your own. If not, you can foster other people's children. There are so many wonderful and important, vitally important life experiences that you can have only when you entangle yourself with the lives of other people. Now, is it tough? Yes, it is. Right? It's not easy to be with someone, to be together with someone, or to raise a family. You might feel that it's a burden. You might feel that it is too much responsibility. But I believe that's such an important part of the human experience. It's not to be missed. That's not to say that you have to be with someone for the rest of your life, right? But you should at least try it. I mean, I don't think there are too many virgins out there. And of course, sex is not the only part of life, or that's not the only part of the romantic experience, but certainly it's a part of it, right? So we cannot cut ourselves off from the world. We must be a part of it in order to experience it fully. Remember the saying, be in the world, but not of it, right? Meaning that you're in it and you're experiencing it, but you're not of it, meaning that you're not too attached to it. Let's continue. If you can actually rectify your mind and cultivate your body, then you have a house, you can live there. If you have a wife and children, you can enjoy them. If you have dealings with people, you can use them for refinement. So householders, too, can become sages, wizards, and Buddhas, and therefore attain enlightenment. Why should it be necessary to abandon what is very convenient and do what is inconvenient? So this is very fitting that this saying here, this little paragraph, is under the topic of education, because there are many things we cannot learn from books, and there are only things we can learn from exposing ourselves and becoming vulnerable. But at the same time, our lives are so much more enriched because of it. I know because I took a risk. I was in a long-term relationship, and it lasted for as long as it did, and I'm very grateful. And I'm so glad it happened, because I learned so much from it. I learned about myself, I learned about love, and I learned about passion and compassion, and it allowed me to better see and embrace the Tao. Alright, this has been your Master GongSun. As usual, keep living in alignment with the Tao.